Oh my god, my makeup bag looks disgusting. Ooh. Okay guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna make a story time for you guys about a highly requested story. I'm gonna tell you guys about how I got together with my middle school's bully's father. So, yeah. Anyways, I was debating on whether or not I should make a video about it, but I already made like a TikTok, so why not a YouTube? So basically, let's start with how he like bullied me actually. So basically, let's start with middle school because that's actually where it all started. I went to two different middle schools and I'm not gonna say which one it is because I know they're talking about it. I know they are, and I'm not gonna give like any more clues than there already is because I don't want to hang anybody out online as well. But basically, I went to middle school and I was honestly very much an outcast in both schools in terms of like the boy groups. I had good female friends, but like the boys and me, we just never clicked, you know? At least with like over half of them. I had like a few guy friends, but not that many. And I was also severely bullied in both schools around the like guy groups because I had cancer. Yeah, I did. That's why my face looks weird. I do have a whole like video where I explain everything in details. But anyways, I had cancer when I was like 6 years old. Which affects my movement on half of my face. And this for some reason is super funny to a lot of people online also, but also the guys from my middle school. So, and it wasn't just that, I was also having like a hard time at home. I was just in a very vulnerable spot and the guys like to take advantage of that and make my confidence even lower. So yeah. But yeah, I got bullied so much by these guys and they were so mean, like almost all of them. And honestly, I don't regret sleeping with his father. I just want to say, because like a lot of people think I regret it. I don't. I think it was fun. I'm like a grown woman now. He's a grown man. We had fun and we're allowed to. This is the best Red Bull, except for the blue one is also my number one. They're like the two best. Also, even after middle school, he still like made fun of me with the other guys because I started an OnlyFans and I also became a stripper. And they were like making fun of me because they were like, oh, she's not gonna be successful. She's not gonna be like anything. And now I've done it for 2.5 years and I'm very successful. So thank you very much. Anyways, that's kind of like the whole backstory. It is over now. Like, I don't talk with them. I know they talk about me and I know they talk about this story, which I don't want to like hang him out because I'm not gonna get my karma in that way. I already had my karma. So yeah. But I was in a bar and I'm usually not like going out in bars, but I live in a small country. I live in Denmark. So like I was in Copenhagen. I grew up like 20 minutes away from Copenhagen. So my whole middle school friends, family, whatever, also lived very close by. But my parents were never like close with the other parents, which is fine. It's okay. But this also meant that I cannot recognize most of the guys' parents. And that's not to be rude. I think I've met them like a handful of times, but it's been what, 5 years? So I don't remember how they all look. But I was in this bar and I was drinking. I was actually alone. I was supposed to meet up with a friend, but she canceled and I was like, I'm still gonna go out, like have a drink or two because I'm very social. So like if I go out, I'm still gonna meet people. And I was also like texting some of my other friends being like, oh, maybe you guys can come, we could chill, have a drink or two, catch up. And they were like, yeah, but it's like a Thursday, so maybe not tonight, maybe tomorrow. And I was like, fair enough, so fair. Anyways, I usually work on Thursdays in the strip club, but I took the day off because sometimes I just need a day off to relax and everything, because like I work a lot. So I was just chilling, I was having a drink, and I saw this guy and he looked very familiar. I didn't know if he was like a subscriber or if it was because I had like known him from my middle school. Actually, I didn't think of middle school at all. I thought he might have been a subscriber because when I came up to him as well, he was like, "Oh, Victoria, how are you?" And I was like, "Oh, I think it is a subscriber." And you guys know, we just talked, we chilled, we had a few drinks together, and then we got more intimate, if that makes sense. Like, not sexually, but we just started to sit closer to each other, starting to have like more eye contact, flirting. He gave me a few compliments, I gave some back. He paid for a drink, and it was really nice. And we talked more and more, and we got more and more drunk, like, of course. We were just sitting talking, and I think we both, because there is an age gap, like you could visibly see it as well, there is an age gap, so I think we were both like waiting for the other person to like make a move. I usually don't mind making the first move, but in this case I was just like, I want him to make it, and he was like, he wanted me to make it. But I got a bit drunk, and there was this like photo booth in the bar kind of place, and I was like, let's take some pictures together. And then I kissed him on the cheek, and then on the next picture he like turned me around and he kissed me on the lips. Honestly, it was really hot, and we were about to take our jackets at this point, but because we kissed, I was like, maybe we should go for a walk, because he was saying he wanted to follow me to the station, and I was like, oh, maybe we could go for a walk, have a burger or something. And we did. We sobered up a bit, and I just started to kiss him on a bench. I did not care at all. He was so hot, and I was like, I was in the mood. I was feeling some butterflies down there. So we kissed a lot, and I was like, I actually live close by if you want to like come over, because it's kind of late. And he was like, yeah, I would love to. Okay, just had to do my lashes, and then I'm gonna do the rest of my makeup. Anyways, we went home to my place, and we did the funny stuff, and he slept over, and it was nice. He was super sweet, very like casual, very nice. It was just nice, and he was good. I'm not gonna lie, he was good. Now you know. I do also have a thing for older guys. I don't know why, but I've never ever been with anyone younger, either guys or girls. I've never been with anyone younger than myself. And I don't know why, but it hasn't really been my thing, I guess. Anyways, he left the day after, and it was like very casual, nothing special. But I was so curious of where I knew him from, so I started like searching on my OnlyFans, like seeing if I could find him and if he was from there, to like say thank you for tonight. But I couldn't find him on there. But also a lot of people don't use their real names, which is fair enough. But I was like, okay, I'm gonna find him one way or another. And so I did what a girl had to do, and I started searching on Facebook, because I was like, he's older, he probably has Facebook over Instagram. And then I saw we had like a few friends in common, and I was like, oh, like, who is it? And then I found out he was the dad of my middle school's bully. So yeah. It was pretty awkward, and we honestly haven't been talking afterwards. I think he maybe have had like post-nut clarity, and I was like, oh, it's this guy's father. And then I had like my clarity. So yeah, before you go have fun with those, maybe search them on Facebook first. So also, I don't know if he's still married. If he is, that's not so good, but he didn't tell me he was. He told me he was single. So, but men lie. Everyone lies. I lie as well. So yeah, I don't know, but I didn't want to give like way too much information about this guy, because he also deserves privacy, and to tell his wife, if he's still married, he deserves to be the one to tell her. I just took my distance, so yeah. Anyways, that was my story time. I need to fix my hair now. Okay, I love you guys so much. Mwah.